Greetings, Iain from RTO here. Welcome to another pick and mix where we just mix it up each week. And today we're going to take a trip down memory lane, which means we look at a top 10 on this day of a certain year. And I think this was done on the first time we ever span the wheel for this. And it came up that we're going to look at the top 10 singles on the 18th of May 1987. So in 1987, the 18th of May was a Monday. Can't believe it's 36 years ago, and this is quite a significant year, because you'll find out in a minute. The Prime Minister was Margaret Thatcher, but on this day was the dissolution of the 49th Parliament, and campaigning officially begins. And this was the first general election in 19th that I was allowed to vote in. So, very important year. I was able to vote for the first time in a general election. The year before I'd done local elections, and I think I'd done the European, but this was the first general election in the UK we had that I could vote. And I've voted every year, every one since. Wasn't a leap year that year, of course. The generation was millennial. It was the Chinese zodiac was a rabbit, and the star sign if you're born is Taurus. And if it's your birthday today, happy birthday. And if you're in Canada, it's Victoria Day today. Not much happened. It was a very quiet day. Luciana Leparto, Argentine actress and model, was born today in Argentina. And Wilbur J. Cohen, American pioneer of Social Security, worked on the New Deal, died at age 73. So that's sort of the history of what was happening today. But what was the top 10? Okay, so number 10, and straight in at number 10 was Whitney Houston and I Want to Dance with Somebody. This was a big number one worldwide for her. But I'm not a great fan of this, because I was doing discos at the time, and this kept, I had to play this at least 3 times a night, and I just hate it. There's nothing I like about it at all. I'm sorry, but that's how it is when you have to play it 3 or 4 times a night. Yeah. Okay, coming number 9 was a non-mover, and it was for Fleetwood Mac and Big Love. This is as high as it got in the charts, but it did get to number 5 in the United States. Yet not one of my favourite tracks by Fleetwood Mac. I like the live version though when it's done on the guitar and Lindsey Buckingham, but this is not one of the best tracks off Tango in the Night, I'm afraid. Okay, number 8 was down 2 places, and it was Another Step Closer, Kim Wilde and Junior. Remember Junior? Mama used to say. On its way down, it reached number 6. I'm not a grand fan of this one. Not my cup of tea at all. But there you go. You can't like them all, can you? Okay, number 7, down 2 places for Living in a Box, and the song Living in a Box, Living in a Cardboard Box. That was the day off their debut album of the same title. I like this. It's quite quirky. It reached number 5, but got up to the dizzy heights of number 4 in West Germany. Number 7, Straight In. That's a number 6. Sorry, yeah, number 6, Straight In. Brilliant. Incommunicado. Straight In at number 6, and I thought, oh, this is good, but no, this is as far as it ever got. But the video's fun. I love the video. I like the song. It's one of the more commercial sounding songs. It's a good song on stage, and they even do it today. Since Fish left, it's one of the songs from the Fish era that the Hogarth era band still play today, and it is a firm favourite. I like this. It's a good dancey sort of thing, and it's got a great keyboard from Mark Kelly. But I won't go too much on, although it's one of my favourite bands. So let's go up. So number 5, up a massive 13 places this week, was Shattered Dreams by Johnny Hates Jazz. Highest move up the chart for this week. Didn't get any higher though. It was top 10 in Europe and managed to get to number 2 in America. Never a fan of this band. It's just 1980s plastic garbage. Not a fan of this band one little bit. Number 4, we had another new non-mover, Something Inside So Strong from Labi Siffre. This as far as this track got for Labi. It was his first big hit since 1972 in the UK with Watch Me. His biggest selling single in the UK as well, this one. I'm not a big fan of Labi Siffre. It's not too... It's okay. It's not a song... I remember it because it was, you know, a big hit. But it's one that I would go, oh, I've forgotten how good it is. It's alright. Okay, number 3, down 1 place. Now, I'd totally forgotten about this song. That's how memorable it was to me. And it's Can't Be With You Tonight by Judy Boucher. And I still can't... I'll put it on, I still can't remember it. So it couldn't have been that memorable. I mean, she'd only had 8 singles, and this was the biggest one, and it peaked at number 2, so it was on its way down the charts. The next release only managed 18, and then she just disappeared out of nowhere. Okay then, at number 2, up 1 place, A Boy From Nowhere for Mr. Tom Jones. This was Tom's first big top 10 hit since 1971. There is a Michael Ball version of this, but Tom's blows it out the window. It's not a bad song, and Tom's not a bad singer, is he? So number 1, at 3rd week at number 1, and it was Starship and Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now. Now the other week we did the American top 10 for the same year, and that was number 1, so this was a big number 1. It was number 1 in America and UK at the same time. Again, not one of my favourite songs by Starship, from the film Mannequin, of course, which is not a bad film, bit of fun. So there we go. There's our top 10 for the 18th of May 1987. Okay, that's all for today. I'll be back later though, because it's live stream night, so come and join us from 8 PM tonight, or 12 noon on the Pacific, or 3 PM on the Eastern, and that's in America. And if you're watching this after the live stream, why not go and watch the live stream? If not, I'll be back tomorrow, and Friday being live album day ranking, we're going to be looking at the live albums of The Police. There's only 3, but 3 very good ones. Also tomorrow we've got a brand new album review, and it's Act 3 of Autumn from the Smashing Pumpkins. We've reviewed all the other 2, so we've got that tomorrow. And also tomorrow we've got part 3 of the Bill Wyman story, and it's an album that he put out in the 80s, and it's called Willie and the Poor Boys. Now this is sort of him and his mates, and he got the name the Willie and the Poor Boys from his favourite Creedence Clearwater Revival album. So there you go. That's all for tomorrow. see you tonight on the live stream. If not, I will see you tomorrow. So bye for now.